Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm JayborinoPlays, continuing Legends of Arkain, First Human Book, Chapter 7, A Fresh Breeze. That's got to be my favorite chapter name so far. Edale and Salamar are on their way to Admiral Merlin Seabright, who is currently defending the north coast of the Duchy. Go to the shore, they said. Defend our great empire from its enemies, they said. And now I'm fighting against Orcs. Orcs! Simple pillagers. I should be fighting real enemies, not some green-skinned scum. This is nothing but a complete waste of time. It is your duty to defend the Empire from all dangers, sir, even if it is just Orc pillagers you're fighting. Thank you for reminding me that, my dear Iron Fist Captain. I'm more than willing to defend the Empire against its enemies, but why did Gardon send me here to fight some pillagers? As if a low-rank officer couldn't handle this. You're saying this because they're orcs, not because they're pillagers. It's your duty to defend the Empire from all kinds of enemies. Ugh, they're nothing but marauders and pillagers. I really don't get why Gardon gave me one of his dogs to support me. Ah, forget it. Let's strengthen the fleet and put an end to this once and for all. Maybe I can spice things up for you. Our scouts reported that there are 3 strong demons in the area. You might want to take a closer look at that. You'd better not be lying. Fleet inspection. Build 4 battleships. At least 1 Imperial shipyard must survive. We can make necromancers now.
The dead shall
Just
serve.
typical necromancers. Frigates are quite useful in defending yourself. Okay, well, first things first, as usual, make a boatload of workers to harvest lumber, because that's what we're always going to be short on. We're going to get some basic upgrades here. Just queue up as much as we can now that we can afford it. That's cool. All right, we've got Merlin Seabright. He has a crown of kings, basically. This is one of the necklaces Gardon gives his most trusted lieutenants. He enchanted it with powerful magic to ensure that they wouldn't fail him. They say that everyone who bears one of these amulets would rather die than betray the cruel general. I mean, he hasn't come across as cruel, but I guess I understand, you know, it's this whole ends justify the means type thing that he's got going on.
Yes, my lord.
But also the fact that there's kind of a subtle implication here that these necklaces,
Yes, my lord.
there's more to them. There's more going on with these necklaces than we understand, which is strange.
Ready to work.
Okay, here's our frigates. If this is going to be mostly naval warfare, I don't know. Island hopping is not my favorite thing in Warcraft 3, or any RTS for that matter, but if that's what we have to do. So I just released the first video of this series yesterday, and someone left a really helpful comment, which is, peasants don't take up supply. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I otherwise would not have realized it. And I wanted to check the shipyards here, because I noticed the boats also don't take up supply, which is fantastic. We're just going to need a lot of lumber for that. Our gold mine actually does not have a lot of gold on it, so that's not great. The Orcs have begun a massive offensive against the humans. The Death Breeze clan, a very strong Orc clan, has sent a huge fleet against the Empire. Although Merlin doesn't believe that they're that dangerous, he has built a fleet. He has to build a fleet and bring the fight to them. Okay. Well, instead of building 4 of these, which may kick off whatever the next main quest is, which is probably going to be destroy the Orcs, I would probably rather just build up everything now. It makes more sense, I think.
Ready to work.
Okay, and let's just build another lumberyard further down here, too.
Yes, my lord.
Basically unlimited trees, it's just... Let's see, lumber mill.
Off I go then.
Just spreading them out. Okay, this is our last peasant.
Ready to work.
Upgrade to a keep, and then we can keep getting more and more upgrades. The question is, will we get attacked by enemy ships? It said frigates are good for defending yourself. So what I may do is grab a peasant and then set up... Oh, we can't on the low ground. I had hoped we could. I thought you could build down here, but I guess only shipyards can be built down there. Okay.
Righto.
That's okay. That also means, though, that we should queue up more ships. Oh, yeah. Yep, we need to queue up more ships. Frigates, please. Just a bunch of them, and again, they're free. Supply. In terms of supply, they're free. We could also leave a worker over here to repair these up in between enemy attacks. But, oh, wow, we have 3 shipyards. Okay, well, we got a bunch more coming up right now, and then we're just really working on getting more and more peasants out. I like that we get necromancers, because they are technically humans, so it's not Warcraft 3 where they're necessarily part of the Undead faction. I think that's neat. I guess the other implication with necromancers as well is that they They were exiled. So Gardon is suspicious for multiple reasons. So I'm trying to figure out who the traitor might be, if there is a traitor. If Gardon is the traitor, why would he even bring up the idea of a traitor? That's the one thing that sticks out to me. If he was the traitor, why would he even bring it up to draw any suspicion to himself, other than maybe just to kind of fuck with people, which is what a traitor would do. Also, he sent Merlon out here. Merlon's got this weird amulet, as if maybe he technically doesn't have a real choice to say, no, I don't want to do such and such whatever. I'm not sure. It's interesting. We'll just keep getting our upgrades here that upgrades the boats as well. We're going to need another gold mine very soon. So probably get some crossbowmen out here and another captain or two. Let's do exactly that. And then we'll move down and right across the map and see what we can get. Okay, let's try to keep our fleet alive here. These wyverns have a weird death sound. It's kind of like the centaur that I quite enjoy when they pass away. It's one of my favorites. It's easily one of my favorites. Let's get one more captain on top of this. Okay, that's done, so we can start +2. Let's do it right away. More lumber is required. Right, that's why I'm getting all these now, so that we don't have to worry about the lumber later, and then we can stack crazy amounts of towers, because that's... I've noticed, I mean, one of the reasons that Mission 5 took me long in that second part was because I didn't just stack towers again. I mean, let's be honest, that's all I really needed to do, and that's maybe, if I'm ever struggling, the idea is you want to stack towers at a choke point and just draw an enemy defense. The enemies tend to leave like an entire army in their base. You just draw them into a giant group of towers, then you go and attack. It should be pretty straightforward. Then you use your catapults to snipe enemy production buildings. So it's really just getting to that point. And again, do I want to repetitively do that every time or not is the question. I'm just saying I could. I understand that mechanic and what I would do there. Let's go ahead and get a barracks over here. We haven't gotten attacked anywhere else except from the sea, which makes me think that we are explicitly just concerned about these naval attacks.
Yes, my lord.
When we come on over here and turn on auto repair, and these ships out here may slowly go down, but that's not the worst thing that could ever happen. Okay. Yeah, sure, enhanced armor, get it. And then let's go ahead and queue up our barracks. But it looks like we're going to have to build a bunch of transport ships and do a giant, massive drop if we want to get across there. Really, all I need to be doing is... Really, all that I need to be doing is building those 4 battleships, but I'd rather go and get another base set up first. That seems way more important. Okay, I need an Altar of Kings next.
Yes, my lord.
For Merlon. Right there is fine, please. Then we'll start the castle. Let's make sure we're checking all down here as well.
As you wish.
Let's see what we can find. At the very least, define the tree line. This is strange. Why are there trees that are cut down here?
Job's done.
Okay, well, we did find a way down in this direction, too. Let's just, again, scout as much as possible. See what we can find. We don't really have anything that's good for necessarily scouting.
At your call.
Okay. Well, this is my let's look everywhere group. Come on, buddy. Why don't you repair my boats? Those are going to be pricey to reinforce. And I think the big thing with the macro missions, Mission 5 kind of spooked me into playing safe. But I don't know if the other missions are as challenging as that. Apparently Mission 5 and Mission 9.
Yes, my lord.
This is all stuff that I gleaned basically from the first page of the download page. I didn't like to read too far into that because then I don't want to spoil much, but I read that Missions 5 and 9 are the really hard ones. I mean, if we're separated by ocean, we can just stack up these boats and just go crazy. So that should be fine. Okay, so there's nothing down here.
It shall be done.
Again, let's just uncover as much of the map as possible for now. Then we can build up our fleet
More work.
and move on. Okay, so
Yes, my lord.
you guys are repaired. I guess just come on back here and get on lumber.
Yes, my lord.
Stockpile that lumber, baby. Got more farms coming up. We might as well
Job's done.
get maxed out, semi-maxed out.
Yes, my lord. Forces are under attack.
Okay, we found something. It's rock golems. I'm less concerned about that. What I don't have right now, though, are any priests in this group,
What is
which
it?
is unfortunate.
Off I go then.
So let's go ahead and make an arcane sanctum. I really need to learn
Yes, me lord.
just the regular vanilla hotkeys for these buildings. I really do. Merlon, what can you even do? Shockwave and Thunderclap. Those are pretty good. Okay, there was some orcs here.
What would you ask of me?
Let's get them in here.
Job done. Say the word.
Turn on defend.
Job done. Our forces are under attack.
I'm sorry, Mr. Footman. It's all right though. You'll be avenged. So there were rock golems or mud golems up there.
At your call.
Destroy this. Next, we're gonna want a workshop so that we
Yes,
can
me lord.
build a bunch of
All right.
catapults.
Off I go then.
Okay, and just like that, we've got a nice little production set. We've got nice little production set up. There is a gold mine here, 50,000. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Job done.
It's so weird. It's just so weird. Okay, good work, buddies. Harvesting lots and lots of lumber. Let's get the castle now, so at least get it started.
What is it?
Come on over here. Just yeah, let's just leave a worker here to repair my boats.
At your call.
Okay, Team Dream Team.
done.
Let's get a couple priests added on here.
Let me face the peril. Research.
And then when those are done, we're just gonna start getting our basic upgrades here. That's fine. That's
Yes,
fine.
my
Let's get
lord.
let's get
Job
another
done.
arcane sanctum
Yes, me lord.
and a third barracks. Kind of overboard, but it
All right.
really doesn't hurt, I don't think. Staying in low upkeep for as long as possible.
What would you ask?
And then we want to grab a worker to come on over
All
here.
right,
Well, we want to
all
grab
done.
a plethora of workers.
What is it?
The reason I put so many workers on lumber is because I end up taking them all
Yes, me lord.
to build in other places. So let's come on over here. Okay, throw that down, and then I'll put some towers up in this direction just in case. Wait for our priest to show up here and start healing us up. Okay, very good. And again, I'm taking my time just so that when whatever happens, clearly nothing is happening right now, which I'm grateful for. I kind of rolled the dice, but I made a bunch of ships. It said frigates are good for defense. So I made some frigates, and I assumed that I'm in okay shape. So that's great. There's even more lumber that we could harvest over here.
All work.
You guys get to work. It's going to cost us extra lumber that we can't necessarily afford right now, but I guess that's okay.
What? Yes,
Okay,
me lord.
come on down here on lumber,
Off I
buddy.
go then.
Maybe make another lumber yard down here. Why not? Just spread them out so that we're just
Yes, me lord.
really good harvesting potential. Yes, priest. Yes, priest. Good work. Okay, so let's keep checking around here until we find the pretty much absolute edge of this area. Okay, there's more. There's another. Okay, there's another gold mine here. Thunderclap, do it.
It shall be done.
He's got some good AoE spells, but I mean, he's gonna struggle with mana. Endurance Aura is very nice, though. I really have nothing bad to say about Endurance Aura. And once this is done, we saturate it, and then we send another worker up to just take this other base, and then we just mine until, I guess, until we get kind of bored, so that then we feel comfortable to move out. All right, move on up here. We're getting attacked.
Job done.
Let's make. Well, let's research magic missile, and then let's hotkey these, and just keep making frigates,
Is required.
because at this point they're going to be considered basically free.
Let me face the peril.
Okay, and
It
then
shall be done.
this tree line. Let's come on up here, and that looks like the map. Let's see if where we can go up here. But otherwise, that's pretty much the whole area until we start moving out.
Job done.
And if we just get a full group of frigates, we just start pretty much suiciding them. Pretty much suiciding them across the map. Okay, let's send these down here. Workers. Why don't we take these boats and just start looking around? There was something about, they were talking about there were demons on this map.
Research complete.
I don't know where they would be.
Ready to work.
Okay,
Research
let's set
complete.
this up.
Lumber is required. All right.
Of course, lumber. It's always going to be lumber. Get a super advanced lumber harvesting. Yeah, now I need more workers on lumber, that's all. And peasants don't cost anything, so any
Yes,
food. They
lord.
obviously cost gold, but
Yes,
that doesn't
me
really
lord.
matter to
Work.
us right now.
Off
Okay,
I
right
go
there.
then. Yes, me lord. Research complete.
Very nice.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
Okay, we can't get +3. We got more peasants coming out for whatever.
Our gold mine is running low.
This gold mine is running out. We'll just put all those guys on lumber. This is mining. This is mining.
What?
I think
Ready
what's
to work.
the next thing we're going to do is set up a bunch of towers.
All right.
Just kind of north of this area because I don't want to get hit by air units.
What would you ask of me?
I mean, I will get hit by air units. I'm just saying I'd prefer not to. And we can start harvesting this lumber over here.
Ready to work.
So let's do that. Just get more peasants here. I just feel a lot freer.
More work.
I feel so free to just spam peasants to get anything that I really need. Okay, we didn't even run into any enemy boats here. Here's some demons. Get them. They're melee. They're stupid. Ha! Clowns. Okay. The all-powerful Blood Drinker Legion. Going down like a bunch of bitches because they have swords. Okay. Cool. They didn't drop anything.
Job's done.
Oh, okay. Here's the orcs. Let's attack over here. Just more fellas on lumber. This is harvesting just fine. We'll put some fellas on lumber here, and they'll be used to build towers.
What?
Okay,
Yes,
and again,
my
staying in low upkeep for pretty much as long as possible.
All right.
So just make a big old line
Yes, my lord.
of
Ready to
towers.
work. Ready to work.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
More
Upgrades.
lumber is required.
More lumber. What do you know? It's all about lumber these days. I mean, once you're done with getting upgrades, lumber becomes much less of a problem. Okay, cool. Now we should have less of a problem with lumber. Do we want to make our battleships now? I mean, we need a lot of lumber to build the battleships now, which is kind of funny. Maybe we make a transport ship and bring Merlon over here. Just to see if there's anything else up there. I'll just remember that area is even there. Let's explore the seas.
Forces are under attack. What?
Let's explore the
Yes,
seas.
my lord. All right.
Okay, just get a bunch of
Ready to
towers.
work.
Does not hurt.
Off I go then.
Does not
Yes,
hurt.
my
So
lord.
like here,
All right. Right. Research complete. Yes, my lord.
we can get on
Yes, my
lumber,
lord.
and then we'll just build more.
Town is under
Again, I don't regret spamming towers
Ready
at
to
all.
work. Off I go
Just
then.
because if we get hit by like a mass air attack,
Our gold
Oh,
mine
which
has collapsed.
doesn't really seem like it's gonna happen now, but obviously there's a second piece to this.
Righto.
Ah! Where are these assholes? Okay, they must have gotten mad at us because we were building towers slightly close to them. That's funny. Came out of nowhere. Level 9 granite golem is no joke. Is Merlon here? Oh, he's chasing this motherfucker down. He's pissed. Immune to magic. Unsurprising to... I mean, that's not going to do anything. I figured I'd try.
What does the shadow do?
Okay, he's got a level. Might have to get him out of here. He's going to die. Thunderstorm.
Done.
Lasts 45 seconds. Each wave deals 50 damage. Is that sort of like Monsoon, maybe? Or Starfall? Well, we're going to get it, obviously. What do we got here? Helm of Valor's pretty darn good. Strength and agility, and he's strength-based.
At your call.
Let's see if there's anything else up here that we
For
can
my
get to.
people. It shall
Looks
be
like my
done.
frigates did their thing, and just like that, we're on track.
Job done.
We're on
Yes,
track
my lord.
for getting out of control with lumber. Now we're getting out of control with lumber. The JayborinoPlays story. Out of control with lumber. Let's just send our frigates all around the map. Let's build more of them. Doesn't hurt at this point because we have so much money. I just queued up 9 more frigates. That's
Job
exciting.
done. More work. Done.
Okay, and again, I have no regrets
then.
doing this.
Righto.
Just to be prepared for whatever's coming next.
Ready to work.
There's more demons here. Actually, same thing. Why don't we just kill these from the? Ha. Okay. Well, it's kind of fun, silly to do this all this way, but obviously, again, we're gonna want to put our hero on a boat and go and scout this out.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
I mean, I don't know. Make a cannon tower, make an arcane tower. It doesn't matter.
Ready to work.
Guard towers. Oh, that's a good
Job
feeling.
done.
Okay, I'm definitely going overboard here. Not gonna lie, obviously going overboard. Okay, boats,
Forces are under attack. Job's done.
boats and boats.
Job's done.
Keep attacking, clear out the seas. Did we damage these? I think maybe the implication is they've already sunk part of our fleet, so the fact that they started damage is pretty cool. Yeah, we need battleships to do this.
Our forces are under attack.
Anyway, I'm thinking it's time. I think it's time. I think we should do it. Let's go ahead and make another round of frigates, and then we'll make our 4 battleships. Then we're going to build a giant army, and we're going to drop on these motherfuckers, and it's going to be a shit show. Well, again, we've scouted most of the map. I don't want to do anything else at the risk of doing something out of order on the map, so let's make our battleships. I just made a boatload of them. Make more of them, I don't care. Make more frigates, just make a giant fleet. They are what is basically free at this point, so do it. I don't know why I'm making cannon towers. I'm building this specifically for air attacks. Makes no sense.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, and then we're gonna want to start making catapults. And still trying to stay out of low upkeep where possible, so... You know, we've got 3 mining bases, which is certainly very nice. I think we're fully saturated on all of them. Now we've got that lumber income. Now we got that lumber income. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know, man. Guard towers. This is all coming up. I don't even need that. I would build more down here, but I can't. Got a nice fleet ready to sail the seas coming over to the right. Just kind of scour this whole section of the map. And, okay, there we go. Well, we have to wait for another group. Oh, that's where all our money went. We built a bunch of boats. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish these. So you're going to be 6. You're 5. You're 7. It's our magic missile catapults. Just get ready to load. After this is done, I'm going to build transport ships and just try to build an army as fast as possible as we save our cash, and then just go across the map as soon as possible. That's my plan, is just get across the map as fast as possible once we trigger whatever's going to happen here, because obviously there's more to this with the undiscovered quests. Sir, the last Orc attack was nothing but a diversion. The Orcs have destroyed a part of our defense and have landed in the eastern swamps. They've constructed a base and plan to attack us from the side. Not quite ready for that, I guess. What? Cursed greenskins. We don't have the resources to fight both their fleet and their land troops. Damn it. Maybe we can still win this if we destroy the Orc shipyards before they can launch a combined attack. Admiral Seabright. What the? Salamar? Edale? What are you doing here? We finished our research in the cave, and we found out that there's an island beyond this shore. We need to get there. We thought you might need some help against the Orcs, and Gardon gave us these war golems to support you. Now, give us some boats and we can continue our journey. No way, girl. You'll die out there. The cursed Orcs have a strong fleet, and now some of them have even landed on the shore. We have to get rid of them as soon as possible. You don't understand. We have to get there as soon as possible. Others may have found it. We don't have time for... Relax, girl. I have a solution. Although I don't like it at all. We could ignore the landing party for now and deal with them later. But as long as the Orcs have their shipyards, we can't do anything. Your transporter would be destroyed. We have to destroy their shipyards so that we can defeat their fleet. Then I can give you a ship. We'd support you either way, Merlan. All right, command your ships. We'll help you defend the base. Oh, and now we have Edale. Okay, first off, we have war golems, which is crazy. We got Salamar again. Let's hotkey him. Edale. I was ready for you, motherfuckers. I didn't mean to be, but I was. No Orcs allowed. Destroy the Orc base in the eastern swamps. Let's read the flavor text on this, because again, maybe there's a part of this where maybe we don't necessarily want to. Due to a diversion, the Deathbreeze have managed to slip through the defenses of the Imperials and have entrenched themselves in the swamps. From their base, they launch attacks against the Imperials. If their base was destroyed, the Imperials could focus on fighting the fleet. See, there's really nothing here that indicates to me I shouldn't do this. Like, similar to killing the Orc bases in Missions 1 and freeing Edale in Mission 3, I don't really see a downside to this. I don't. And then naval supremacy is just destroying all orc shipyards, which we can see. So I think what I'll do is I'll destroy these side bases first, make sure that my income is secured. That's going to be the most important part. I do have a giant navy, though. So, okay, wait a minute. Edale. We consume the shard, but she has nothing new. What?
The dead shall serve.
That's kind of sad. Okay, well,
Righto.
now I suspect that there was no gameplay reason for doing it, and that just means that she's gonna be a jerk later. Like, why else was that a part of the plot? Maybe I went a little overboard with boats here. So, oh, I see. So the trees are gone. Okay, let's, like I had mentioned, let's get crazy. Okay, we can make war golems here. We can make war golems here. Really just gonna focus on catapults. Well, war golems, they do siege damage. More necromancers. That puts us in low upkeep. Rally on up here. Everybody rally here.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's move on up. Yeah, I mean, nothing's getting through my... I have a giant fleet here. So let's... I have some chaplains. Let's make some more. We've got necromancers coming out. And then let's make captains and knights and crossbowmen.
The shadows beckon.
Double crossbowmen. Once my siege weaponry gets up here, I want to push into this base as soon as possible. I will quick save. And, I mean, I spent forever gearing up for this. I'd like to go. Let's see. We've got Resurrect, which is really good. Edale can get the water elemental out. I suppose we want to go here pretty soon. Let's make another lumber yard. We're not going to need really any more lumber at this point. Okay, and we're in low upkeep, so let's go so that we can
help.
Get this show on the road. Get A-clicked, motherfuckers! I'm so sorry. You all don't deserve to die this way, but it's what's going to happen. What is this? Oh, a champion. I thought that was a demon. Wow, those look cool. Let's use this. Yeah, okay, so it's basically Monsoon. Oh, he got stunned. Ah, he got stunned out of it. Okay, heal him. Resurrect. Summon another water elemental. Just keep stomping, and then Salamar heal him. We have to kill their hero at this point. They have 2 heroes here. That's okay. That maybe explains it. I don't really have any good single target stuff. Okay, he goes down. Perfect. They both go down. So let's rally on in here. All of our siege weaponry is alive, which is one of the most important things. Get more captains up here. Let's get a couple fire mages. I suppose it couldn't hurt. So they have another hero here, I think. I mean, I don't think. I can see it with my very eyes. We want to target down their production structures. Okay, good work. Merlon, stomp him. Nice. And then we're just going to keep healing him. Perfect. Having a dedicated healer right now is huge. And here comes a boatload of extra units. Okay. Yeah, these are excellent. I assume the war golems would be pretty good too. I wonder if they can be repaired. They're considered war golems. I don't know though. Okay, hit their voodoo lounge, though I'm not sure why. Hit the voodoo lounge and then hit this. And then there's a totem here, which might be where they make not chimera, but the air units. You know, the air units, the stuff with the stuff that does the stuff. We need those. Here's all my units that didn't get fully rallied in. We've got a boatload of really good units here that are just waiting around to do something. Okay, good work, war golems, even though you're going to kill yourself on spiked barricades. Don't let them rebuild. Okay, hit the altar, please. They may have more than one altar, I don't know. Okay, let's get some skeletons up in this bitch. Oh, yes. Okay, hit the towers. Salamar, just bubble. We don't have a dedicated heal for you. We've basically wiped this out pretty quick. Let's just keep an eye out for if there's another altar, and it doesn't look like it. They're just gonna keep rebuilding for sure. Okay, all of you get down here. Also, I like how these are giant skeleton warriors. So these are particularly better than normal necromancers. Okay, just keep chasing down the workers. Nice. Okay, the town hall goes down. So now we just have to slowly get rid of everything that's left. Yeah, target the workers. They can't rebuild them. They can't rebuild the workers. There we go. That might be it. I mean, this group of heroes is very, very powerful at this point. Okay, now that that base is mostly gone, what I'm going to do is just keep rallying frigates and battleships, and we're going to start attacking up here towards this set of shipyards. Because why not? And then before we destroy the second set of shipyards, because I see, yeah, here and then here, if we go and attack now, what we might be able to do is clear it out and then go and take my heroes and clear out those sets of demons. Okay, keep doing this. This orc base is basically, I was ready for this shit. All right, you can't deny that. I annihilated this base. This might be one of those where if you don't complete the side quest, again, there's really nothing indicating whether you should or shouldn't do it. This might be one where if you don't do it, then maybe like Merlin will die in a cutscene or something because he gets flanked. That might be a little too dramatic. It might just be as simple as, well, the orcs will leave you alone for the most part now. All right, let's send my army back here. We can repair up. I'm not even looking at my ships right now. I'm sure they're mostly fine. I built a I built a boatload of them. Ha! Oh my god, I am hilarious. Okay, you all come on back again. We're gonna pull off a bunch of workers to come and repair you. All right, fella. Oh my word. That's probably the ship. That's probably the stuff that they had said they were sending to us. Okay, back up. We don't want to fight them on the shore. It's funny how I said, oh, my ships are probably fine. They are not fine. But what I'll do is I'll repair up my units and just bring them on over and drop them. So that means we got to start making a bunch of transport ships. Okay, we should be able to hold out against this. Just hold on, guys. We got reinforcements coming, and then we can move in and snipe the shipyards. Okay, frigates, we need you in there. Good work, good work. Let's move on up. Try to hit these. Well, let's actually destroy their fleet that was over here. I think we killed most of their ground forces that were here, so assuming that I can repair up most of my mechanical units and then heal up with priests and such, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Okay, I think this is mostly okay. We're waiting for the transport ships. We only have to destroy the shipyards. So what I'll do is I'll back up, force them all to reset, snipe a shipyard, rinse and repeat. There's two in the back here. Nothing to see here, buddy. Nothing to see here, buddy.
What would you ask?
Okay, all of you. So heroes, why don't we put you in a ship?
What ails you?
We'll give you some priests.
I am your servant. I am ready. How may I
What is your wish?
We'll give you some other units.
Say the word. Orders.
And we're gonna go demon hunting. Come on, buddy. There you go. Okay, so we know that there's a group here. We know that there's a group down here. Wait, are those... Oh, there's orc shipyards down there. We're gonna have to go and destroy those. Let's take this fleet. Let's see if we can dive in here real quick, get a shipyard, and then get out. Looks like we may be able to snipe the shipyards. Okay, perfect. Back up. Next, let's focus on this.
At your call.
Lead with our two tanky heroes.
What would you ask of me? As you
What's
wish.
up here? Okay, Fell Guards. Fell Ravager. Fell Stalker, Fell Ravager. I don't know, man. Whatever they're called. Shouldn't have too many problems here. We don't have that many spellcasters. We can always heal them up. And we've got Brilliant Sora.
Let me face the peril.
Stone token? I mean...
What would you ask?
All right.
How may I
As
serve?
you wish.
No, not my transport ship. Stop it. Stop it. Luckily, ground units just annihilate boats. I mean, really, most units annihilate boats. You guys come on down here, attack towards the direction of these shipyards.
Let me face the
Perfect. Hop on in. Okay, unload down here. This is just sort of superfluous at this point, but that's okay. Okay, next. Lots of battleships and frigates. That's too much, but... Let's see. I mean, we're still in high upkeep as well.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. Let's get 6 battleships. There's more going on here. I think what we'll have to do is just load up. Oh, dear. What's happening here? Jess, why don't you use your thunderstorm, buddy, and then resurrect. Okay, I don't like the, I hate infernal contraptions. They're awful. Controlled because it must have. Okay, well, my heroes hopefully are enough. We have here a Queen of Suffering. A Ring of Regen is, I mean, it's okay.
What would you ask of me?
I guess we'll also put that on Merlin. Or we could put that on Salamar.
As you wish. Let me face
Merlin
the
seems
what
more
would you
fragile than
ask of me?
Salamar, and
What
Salamar's
would you
got
ask
bubbles,
of
so I think what I'm going to do is drop kind of the
me? For
junk
honor.
on Salamar,
At your call.
or at the very least give
For
him
my let me face
the
devil.
shield.
Let me face the
I think
devil.
that's a decent trade. I'm happy with that.
I'm trying
What
to
would
think
you
here.
Okay, next, load back up. We lost a couple units there, and by a couple, I mean a decent amount, but... Okay. Stop moving around. Oh, it's because they're transport ships. Little assholes. It doesn't matter. We don't have to destroy this stuff. Let's send my fleet back up here. Or over here, rather. And now we're mostly just waiting. I could drop ground units. I think what I want to do is drop ground units over here while we take my fleet and snipe the other
rest
side
is
of
dead.
stuff.
Await.
Actually, that's not going to work. That won't work. What we're going to need to
Dead
do...
shall serve.
Let's just make more transport ships and just load
What
them
does
up
the shadow
like crazy.
Say the word. This better be good.
Load them
What
up!
does the shadow will?
This is why I don't like island hopping. I just feel like it's a big waste of time to have to do this. Get in there! Good lord. Okay. I just brought a peasant. That's fine. We want to maybe make some barracks when we're over there. Okay, next ship.
What do you need?
Well, yeah, we're bringing all the workers, I guess. It's fine. I thought I had a larger army than this. I guess not. Did a bunch of them die? I mean, we're basically maxed out. It's not on peasants.
I am
I don't know. Come on down here. We're going to change our rally points to this direction. Well, I don't need all these transport ships.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, next we want to take our fleet. We want to try to snipe the last... We really just want to try to snipe the last thing. So let's do that. Then we'll cut over to the right, check over there for... Because she said there were 3 groups of demons. Didn't they say it was like 3? I think he said there were 3 groups of demons. Or am I crazy? Anyway, we're going to cut across here and look to see if there's another island to drop on. We will do that with our hero group, and then we will use our fleet to clear out the shipyards on the right side and drop our ground units to support us. Sound good?
What is your wish?
It does sound good, I know, because it's my plan. Of course it sounds good.
I am ready.
Okay. So many transport ships that I don't need. Meanwhile, still getting decent gold income, so let's just make a bunch of frigates, and let's try this. We're definitely going to lose a couple boats, but it's totally worth just doing this and then getting out of here. Right there. Oh, yeah. Maybe we won't even lose 1 boat. If we can get out of here before those champions catch up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose 1 boat. Okay, so we're going to start attacking down here. Maybe one of these islands is landable. Okay, you transport ship, you're going to be a special hotkey. Otherwise, it would really be a shame if you lost your life. Okay, why don't you rally to this boat? You guys follow him. Okay. We've made the seas safe. I do like how the focus here is naval warfare. It's not so much island hopping. That's more for some treasure, but honestly, I like how it's really focused around naval warfare, though, in general. I do quite like that. All right, come on, fellas. There's more orc ships. Let's do it. We only have battleships. I think that's okay, though. I mean, battleship v battleship is better than frigate v battleship, I think. Naval warfare happens very fast, though, because the amount of damage that you take, but boats are also very fragile, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, let's bring these guys up here. Let's bring these guys up here. Okay, I think we've basically cleared out the seas. Probably gonna have to clear out the boats that are around those shipyards, though. Nope, nope, never mind. There's more. That's okay. We might be able to just avoid those. Looks like we can land here. Looks like we can definitely land here. All right, heroes. I almost lost the boat that they were all in. Having to resummon all of them would be awful. Just awful. Okay, just do this.
At your call.
Move on in.
It shall be done.
What's going to be up here?
What's the plan?
An infernal.
Our town is under forces are under attack.
What? Where? Maybe they got ferried over. Okay, well, they're just harvesting gold. Or lumber, rather. We don't need gold anymore. I realize now that we've made a bit of a mistake. A misplay, if you will. War Golem, get down there.
Our forces are under
The mortals have
attack.
located us. Kill them already, useless pit lord. That's quite rude. Just resurrect, because I'm assuming some folks have died here. Bubble. Merlin, just thunderclap. I'm gonna save his ult for when we try to cross the sea. Oh my God, was that Doom? Oh my God, can we get the ships in here to help? Can we back folks out? What have I done?
I am not afraid.
Our forces are
Oh God, they're probably dead, aren't they? Well, maybe not. And I could always use Merlin's extra skill here, or his ultimate. I prefer not to, though. Save the priest. Wow, we should not have succeeded there. A scroll is good.
At your call.
Our town
It
is
shall
under
be done.
siege.
This scroll is good, I guess. Okay,
As you wish. For honor.
so that was it.
My people.
I mean, that was kind of underwhelming for what I would have expected from a giant group of demons, right? But okay, pick them up.
Let me face the peril.
Pick them up. I don't know what was on that guy, but it doesn't matter right now. Okay, these are my transport ships. Let's send... Okay, we've got our fleet. Quick save. And attack. And attack. Meanwhile, our transport ships are going to follow up closely. Drop all of our units. Salamar... No, not Salamar, but Merlon is going to use his ult and just ruin everyone's day. That's the goal, at least. We have to destroy their ships here in order to land. We may be able to just land.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get in there. Drop them off. Oh, yes.
Man,
And then you guys make sure that you're all summoning skeletons, please. Please unload. Please get out of the... Oh, well, okay. Well, a lot of my stuff is dead. Unload the heroes, please, God. Okay.
our forces are under attack.
Okay. Enemy units are streaming in. Stand there in Thunderstorm. Don't get stunned immediately. He was not stunned immediately. I think all my boats have dropped. Battleships, just focus fire, focus fire. That's all we need to do. Meanwhile, Salamar's ult just wrecked everyone's day. My heroes might go down here, but it's going to be worth it as long as we snipe the objective. We might be able to get them out. No, never mind. One of them's already dead. It doesn't matter, though. Like I said, we're primarily just trying to snipe the shipyards. We can always resummon all of our heroes. Pushing our way through this is going to be tricky. You know what? Let's just back out and do the same thing. We're going to lure them to us. I might as well resummon my heroes in case there's some sort of extra bonus here to finish off the orc base, which I doubt. Just because it's not in the quest. We haven't lost any of our shipyards as well. Okay. The orcs have left. We're sort of manipulating the AI here, but, you know, this is very sloppy. Like I said, I'm really lazy when it comes to dropping. I hate doing it. Just a personal preference of mine. There we go, no problem. I mean, it was a problem. We lost an entire army, which was really unfortunate, but Dispelling that bloodlust would have been a big key, having enough priests to do that. Finally, we're done here. I might have underestimated the Greenskins, but in the end, they had no chance against us. Can you handle the remaining orcs yourself, Merlon? Of course, I've already prepared a transport ship for you and your companion, Salamar. So, we can finally continue our mission without wasting any more time. Ah, see, she's becoming a jerk. Yeah, she'll get both ships and men as support. You deserve it. I won't be able to help you, however, Gardon. Hold on a second. What's this? It's the Undead. They really exist. We're all doomed. Quit your whining and shoot, you moron. Shoot! The fleet doesn't stand a chance, Merlon. They have to retreat or they'll all die. It's too late, damn it. Where the hell did these Undead come from? We met the Undead as well, but I wouldn't have thought that we'd see them again so soon. Wait, you already met Undead? I don't know how this is possible, Merlin, but they were in the very same cave we were investigating. Well, great. Now I can't help you. I don't have any ships left. Sir, our complete fleet has been destroyed. We only have one transporter left. I already know that. Wait, what did you say? We have one ship left? Yes, sir. All right. Salamar, take the ship and some men for your mission. Thanks, Merlon. We'll continue our mission then. Now I have to construct a completely new fleet because some rotten morons decided to destroy all the ships I had. Damn it. I wonder maybe the implication is Salamar and Edale were the ones that collected the gold last mission, and they didn't show up till halfway through, so maybe that's going to have some effect on him being able to rebuild his fleet with the gold that we brought him, maybe? Or maybe we just started this mission with some extra gold. I think I'm overthinking some aspects of the player choice here. I don't think it's as major as I'm making it out to be. All right, there's an interlude. Let's check that out. While Salamar and Edale set sail towards the island, General Greymore and other generals meet to consult on the war's progress. We might have managed to reconquer our lands, but now the demons have started their counterattacks. Although they don't use their full strength, it's unlikely that we'll be able to hold them off for a long time. I already told you this once, and I'll do so again. As long as Cleveland wastes so many troops to defend this damn dead mountain, we'll lose too many troops on the front. It's madness. Indeed. General Bloodclaw's idea to use necromancers has proven to be very useful and decreases our losses, but General Clevehand's tactic is nothing but stupidity. Don't be ridiculous. General Clevehand managed to achieve some amazing victories, and you can say what you want, but even with more troops, he couldn't have done better. But if you really want to do something against this, then send a message to the Imperial Commando and report this. We're wasting time talking about this topic. Do you really do what you think is right, but stop arguing about this. General Greymore, I bring grave news from General Gardon. There were complications during an operation, and he needs your help. General Bloodclaw can handle a little problem himself. We have other problems. The demons attacked Sir Larig's men. The attack might have been thrown back, but the leader managed to escape. We need to follow and kill him while we have the opportunity. Thank you, Lord Genethys, but I can handle this demon leader myself. Don't make the mistake of underestimating your enemy, Larig. I'll deal with this creature. What about you, Blen? Will you join the hunt or help this Gardon to accomplish one of his strange missions? He'll waste your time and not even thank you for it, you know. General Greymore, this is really important. General Bloodclaw said that it's imperative that you support him. Oh god. Is this really what it comes down to? Is the implication... Because if Gardon is the traitor, we're just basically going into a trap. Genethys could be... I mean, he's just sort of a wet blanket, and so is Larig. So it's sort of like if one of them is a traitor, then the other one also would be, though not necessarily. I mean, I'm leaning towards Gardon because he seems like he has a plan, and he's the only one who's really taking charge. It seems like there have been clues, right? I think Gardon has a lot of... He's very suspicious because he's going on these strange missions, but he did help the elves. Why would he have done that if he was a double agent? Why did he bring to the attention to a large group of people like Salamar, who I don't think is a traitor? Well, I guess I have no real basis there. He's like a paladin healer, right? Salamar, and then Edale, and then I think the Admiral, right? And if none of them are really the traitor, then why would he have shared it with them, other than maybe to stir up shit? But also, why would he would just intrinsically want to figure it out? I think I'm overthinking this. My gut tells me go with Gardon because he's been a larger character in the campaign so far. But I am concerned I'm just going to go walk into a trap. Lord Genethos wanted me to attack the other humans in Mission 3, which was kind of suspicious. Granted, they were hostile to us, but they weren't openly attacking us, and he was like, we should go kill them, they're demons. I find that mildly suspicious. And then he also was the only general left from the Void War, which to me means maybe he was the only survivor because he is with the demons. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm realizing that it's probably Genethys, because Gardon hasn't given me much of a reason to think it would be him, and everything that he has done has been countered in some way, in the opposite way. So I think I'm going to go support Gardon. Okay, I hope this doesn't blow up in my face. I'll follow you to Gardon, emissary. I'll follow you, Blen. Every kind of distraction is welcome. This is wrong, Greymore. Gardon is only interested in increasing his own power. He only wants to use you. I've made my choice, Genethys. Let's go. Mark my words, young Blen. You'll regret this. See, he's just suspicious now. Just that, like, what do you mean? Gardon has done nothing that particularly increases his own power. He's the only one who is taking charge when Cleavehand has turned into an idiot. And also, what I was thinking was, Genethys supported Cleavehand. He's like, don't worry about Cleavehand, he's a great commander, even though most everyone agrees that he's making a stupid decision by defending Death Mountain or whatever it's called. And Cleavehand was like, I had a vision that I had to defend this area, so maybe whoever the traitor is, whether it's Gardon or Genethys or Glarig, I think it's one of those three. It has to be, especially with this choice in the interlude, is what I'm suspecting. Or it could be Harmos. It could also be Harmos, but I think Harmos was there as part of Gardon's secret meeting, I suppose. Anyway, Genethys is like, yes, no, Cleavehand's fine, he's fine, which to me means maybe he's been corrupted. So Cleavehand could also be the traitor as well. And this decision I've just overthought to a crazy degree. All right, well, this has been Jayborino. Tell me what your thoughts are. Again, don't spoil it unless if this does have to do with the traitor, don't spoil it. But if this is just like a basic tree decision that doesn't have much of an effect, except maybe the next mission we go into, you know, I'd love to hear what would have happened had we chosen the other direction. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye now.